folks. So today we'll just do a seated yoga practice. So we'll be staying in our chairs the entire time. So if you just have a chair, your body and your breath, you're all set. If you want to take off your socks, I suggest you do that. I like to be barefoot, although this morning it's very cold, so I am going to leave my socks on. So first, let's just get settled in our chair. Feel free to close your eyes. And just take some really deep breaths. Deepest breaths that you've taken all day. Let's try and sit up as tall as we can. Reaching our crown up towards the sky, so our crown is really at the top of our head. So reaching that crown up. And just notice if you can feel your straight spine. Shoulders back and down so that our heart is just slightly open. And let's place our hands on the tops of our thighs. Feel your feet firmly planted on the floor, on the ground. And just for a moment here, let's bring our awareness to that space in between our palms and the tops of our thighs. Starting to observe the physical body. And acknowledge how you're feeling today without judgment. And we'll start our physical practice. So today we'll just start by, you can open your eyes, move back so you can see my feet. Okay, so we're starting with our feet. We're just going to start by lifting our toes and then releasing them. So just lifting the toes. Then let's incorporate our breath. So inhale, lift your toes. Exhale, release them. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And really just try and isolate the movement of the toes so the whole rest of the foot really stays grounded and just our toes are lifting up. Let's do one more round. Inhale, lift toes. Exhale, release. And we'll do the same thing, but this time with our heels. So inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, release them down. Three more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. One more round. And then release. And now we're just going to lift heels and toes. You can just kind of alternate. And just remember to keep breathing. And I just want to say throughout this practice, if anything feels painful at all, then come out and just sit and breathe. And then take a moment to kind of stomp your feet. You may even feel it shaking your body a little bit. You can notice in my voice. Wiggle it out. All right, and then plant the feet back on the floor. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. I'm just going to do some very light tapping on our legs. Really great for our circulation, blood flow. Super important going into the cold weather. Maybe want to tap your torso a little bit. Make sure you get the outsides of your thighs, your glutes, and just very light tapping. The insides of the legs. Don't forget your breath. All right, and once you feel satisfied, once again, root down through your sit bones, sit up as tall as you can. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna extend our right leg any amount, and if it doesn't feel right to have it lifted, you can always keep it on the floor. And when we have it lifted, if you feel better supporting your thigh with your hands, that's an option. And so what we'll do is inhale, point our toes, and exhale, pull the toes back towards your face. 3 more rounds. Try not to lock your knee here. Last round. Don't be afraid to slow your breath down. And on your last exhale, release your heel. Let's scoot more towards the front of our chair and extend that right leg out with the heel on the floor, toes up. So we're on the edge of our chair, but making sure we're not too far so that we're still safe and stable. We anchor down through this left foot. And what we'll do is inhale, just reach up through your crown. So really it's a small movement, finding that straight spine. And as we exhale, think about bringing your heart space forward, which is a form of a fold, but instead of rounding over, we try and keep that straight spine and just come forward, hinging at our hips. If you can go deeper in this, you can start to reach down towards your toes. And so if we can go deeper, we start to reach down towards our toes, but really make sure you're not rounding in your spine and keeping that straight spine. You may start to feel a stretch in the back of the leg. And then we use an in-breath to bring us back up to seated. Exhale to release right foot back to the floor. All right, and then we'll take it to the other side. And so either we support the left leg with our hands, or you can leave it on the floor, or if you feel strong enough to just have it extended without interlacing behind your thigh, that's an option too. So same thing here, we inhale, point the toes. Exhale, pull the toes back. 3 more rounds. Inhale, point toes. And exhale, pull them back. 2 more with your breath, really articulating the foot. Leg may start to shake like mine is. Building strength. 1 more round. And then we can release the heel to the floor. You may want to scoot up in your chair a little further for our fold. Toes are lifted. Right foot is anchored on the floor. Inhale, reach up through your spine. as you exhale, start to bring that heart space forward. And if the muscles start sounding off an alarm bell, but it's not painful, just a deep stretch, send your breath there. And how we do that is just bring our focus to that area and just start to breathe deep. And once again, if you can go a little further, we start to reach down towards that left foot. To rise up, we use an inhale and an exhale to place left foot back on the floor. And then let's just kind of shake out the legs, shake out the body as we transition into our next pose. So we still want to be scooted up in our chair, just at least a little bit of space in between the back of your chair and your back. And we'll do a seated cat-cow. Sorry, I'm covered in dog hair. Okay. So bring your hands onto your knees or your thighs. Sit up as tall as you can. You'll hear me saying that a lot. Insight with repetition. And what we'll do is as we inhale, we'll lift our heart, lift our gaze. And as we exhale, think about starting from the base of your spine, round all the way through, bring chin to chest. Just keep going with your breath. So inhale, open heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, round through the spine, chin to chest. 3 more rounds, moving as slowly as you can with your breath. Last round, really big breath. Sending fresh healing oxygen to every cell in our body. Once you finish your rounds, just sit up tall. Notice how you feel. Awesome. All right. And from here, you can scoot back a little bit in your chair for more of a firm foundation in our seat. Still want our feet flat on the floor. We're going to take our fingertips and bring them towards our shoulders. If they don't reach and actually touch, that's okay. We're just coming towards at least. Okay. And once again, let's check in with our shoulders. Shoulders back and down. What we'll do is just do circles with our elbows. And let's challenge ourselves to make these circles as big as we possibly can, but also just making sure we're not feeling any pain. Continuing to breathe. Let's relax in the places that we can, like the skin of our face. We hold a lot of tension in our face. And reverse directions. You may really feel the body heating up with this move. And it looks simple, but it's actually a very challenging and strengthening move here. And then we'll come back to center. Keep your fingertips towards your shoulders. And let's do our best to bring our elbows up to shoulder height. And so it's just our elbows, right? We're not hiking our shoulders up too. Giving ourselves space around our ears and face. And from here, in this just here may feel a little challenging. And if you want, you can just stay here. Or we'll start to move with our breath, firm in the feet. Inhale, pull the elbows back. Exhale, bring them to each other. 3 more rounds. Inhale, open. And exhale, they come together. Inhale, open. Exhale. Last round, you can do it. Inhale, open. And exhale together. And release those arms. Whew. Just naturally roll your shoulders out nice and gently. Whew. All right, beautiful. Okay, arms to our side. And we'll move body with breath. Inhale, lift your arms as high as you can. If that's here, then that's okay. Exhale, come down the same way. And I'll show you what it looks like to just come halfway. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. And if we can go higher, it looks a little more like this. Inhale, up. And exhale, release. Wherever you are, let's do 3 more. So just going as far as we can. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Maybe for this last one, incorporate your gaze. Inhale, lift the arms, lift your gaze. And exhale, back down, drop the gaze. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your heart space just for a moment. A couple deep breaths. Now we'll do some work with our neck. Okay, so let your hands rest wherever they're comfortable. Draw the shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades coming down the back. Crown of the head reaching towards the sky. We'll take an inhale with our gaze at the center. Exhale, just move the head and neck. We take gaze over right shoulder. Inhale, come through center. And exhale, other side. Keep going with your breath. Only going as far as our body allows, not forcing. One more each side. And then inhale as you bring gaze to center. Exhale, drop chin to chest. And now we'll go up and down with our gaze, but be very gentle here. We always want to be super gentle with our neck. And as you inhale, start to lift your gaze, but sort of scoop your nose. So instead of flinging your head back, it's a really gradual inhale and we lift the gaze. And exhale, chin to chest. 3 more with your breath. Make sure your shoulders aren't coming up to your face or your ears. And 1 more round. And we'll meet with our chin at our chest. And then bring your awareness to the tip of your nose. We'll do circles with our nose. So inhale, come up and around. And exhale, chin to chest. Reverse directions when you're ready. Almost as if you're drawing a little circle on the wall with your nose. One more round, big breath. And we meet with our chin at our chest, and then just gently lift your gaze back up to center. Okay, getting towards the end of our practice, let's find our seated twist. What we'll do is inhale as we reach up through our crown. And we'll start by twisting right. So exhale, think about twisting from your navel. We'll twist to the right. You can bring your right hand behind, either hold on to the chair or just your side body. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Breathing deep. Sending the breath all the way down into the low belly. And then we'll inhale as we come through center. Lift your head. Exhale, twist to the left. And we just want to have a little space in between the back of our chair and our back. Feet firm on the floor. Trying to keep the knees in line. One more breath here. And unravel back to center. Let's do 3 shoulder rolls. So arms down by the side. Inhale, shoulders forward, up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward, up. Exhale, back and down. One more round. Inhale, forward, up. And exhale, back and down. Beautiful. All right, and to end class today, let's scoot towards the front of our seat. Make sure you're still firmly rooted in your seat to be safe. I'm going to do 2 forward folds. So inhale, lift up through the spine, really straight spine. Exhale, start to bring heart space forward. And we can stay here with the straight spine. Or if it feels right in the body and it feels right for you today, you can just kind of start to round over, let the thighs support the torso, release the head if that's comfortable. If the body is saying no, then just stay here with some support on the thighs. Wherever you are, let's take 3 deep breaths. And just honoring wherever our body is at physically. Honoring yourself for being here and taking this time for you. Use an in-breath to rise up. Press into your feet. Use your core. Exhale. Find your seat. We'll take one more just like that. Really great for our nervous system. Really great for anxiety, depression. Just a wonderful pose. So let's inhale, find that long straight spine. Exhale, think about hinging at your hips. We'll bring the heart space forward and find our fold. Either we stay here and this is enough, or we begin to go a little further, let the body relax, let the head relax. One more really deep breath. Breathe into the lower back body. And then we use an in-breath to rise up. Exhale, let the body relax. And let's find our most comfortable position in our chair. So maybe we scoot back. Let the body be fully supported. And to end practice today, let's flip the palms up on the thighs. Allowing ourselves to be open and ready to receive any guidance or healing coming our way. Let's just relish in one moment of silence and stillness together. If we're comfortable, we'll bring our hands to our hearts. Thank you all so much for taking this time for you, for participating in this video, for participating in the workshop that we had recently. I really enjoyed that. Just thank you so much, and gratitude to all of you. May all beings be happy and free. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.